Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. So today's topic, I just want to share some knowledge about electrochemical impedance spectroscopy, because most of the comment from the subscriber or not subscriber, even just a viewer for this channel, they ask about electrochemical impedance spectroscopy. So basically EIS, when you are doing energy storage application or energy harvesting application, for example you have supercapacitor, supercapacitor, or even solar cell. So what is the purpose of EIS? Okay, the main purpose, we want to learn about the electrochemical impedance of your electrode. Basically, for a layman, you want to see the resistance. Is it your material have a big resistance or a small resistance? Because it's very correlate with your application. For example, if you have small resistance, it means that your electrode have good electron transport, so it will boost your performance for higher efficiency or even higher specific capacity or specific capacitance. So that's the main thing. So talking about resistance, we are closely talking about the Nyquist plot. So from the Nyquist plot, someone can get the what we call that the semicircle, the half arch. You can get a semicircle, and also some application also will get the wabak, the straight line. Either the wabak is 45 degree or even 90 degree or closely to 90 degree. So every element inside the Nyquist plot is important for you to analyze whether your material have a good resistance or not. Depend on application, and each of them symbolize different things. For example, they have RS, series resistance. Some application called series resistance, some call solution resistance, and some even just call RS lah. So a lot of application, different name, and also different meanings. So then you got the RCT, charge transfer resistance. Even the name is the same, RCT, but different application refer to different part of your electron. So some will like distance solar cell. We have commonly have 3 semicircle. You can observe 3 semicircle, but not frequently. Very less you will find a wabak in DSSC, but most of them will report the semicircle only, because when you are doing the EIS, you are doing in a device for the EIS. But in supercapacitor or supercapacitor, you can do in the device, and also you can do in 3 electrode system in a solution. It's not a problem. So for the viewer or the questioner, I want you to understand that it is different for different application. So you can read a lot of journal to understand more about the theory. So what I show you in this video or the other video is about the practical, and just a little bit information how you want to run your experiment. But the knowledge largely you can find on the books or literature review. So I'm not very expert in this field, but I'm trying to share the knowledge so you can actually have you doing the experiment smoothly. If not, you will doing it single-mindedly and you didn't know what's going on. So to conclude, I don't want to make a long video. To conclude, so before you run your EIS, electrochemical impedance spectroscopy, you must know what is your electrolyte. You must know your electrode, whether you want to do in a device or a 3 electrode system. Okay, if you want to do in a device, you must make your potential stat 2 electrode system. If not, you can run in 3 electrode system. Then the thing that you must consider is the frequency and also the amplitude. So how big the amplitude you want, like 10 millivolt or so on. You must choose your amplitude wisely. The OCP is also important in a certain application. So you also want to know your OCP. Basically, or majority people or researcher find in the literature review. And the frequency. So someone will set your EIS from 100,000 frequency hertz to 1 hertz. Some might going to lower hertz like 0.1 hertz. Some might will go to very low hertz, 0.01. So the longer or the bigger the frequency means that the longer the time is need to run the experiment. And you can observe actually at a lower frequency whether the behavior of your Nyquist is much better, but a longer time is needed. So depend on you and depend on your application. I think that's all, a small sharing about the EIS. Anything you can comment below. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. Happy research.